Maybe you from the 1970s, when the Los Angeles Rams was known as the Prison Foursome because of that defensive line. Or maybe you in the city of St. Louis, the gateway to the Midwest, where the greatest show on turf brought home the first ever Super Bowl championship. Or maybe you in the here and now, with the Rams back in LA, winners of Super Bowl 56. It doesn't matter because when it comes to this, it's all about the Los Angeles Rams. Horns up, Rams South. Time to talk Rams football.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Ramily Talk here on this Thursday as Week 11 kicks off tonight when the New York Jets take on the New England Patriots up in Foxborough in a AFC East matchup. That's the kickoff tonight. But we're going to talk about the Los Angeles Rams here. Rams Nation, East Coast Station, the Playmakers in the building. If you're watching on the Playmakers Blog YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you are watching on my LinkedIn page, hit me a follow on LinkedIn and then slide over to the Playmakers Blog YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We made a statement Sunday, which I'm going to get into in a minute. But we have to make another statement for week 11 because we're not done with the NFC West just yet. But it's been a good day. It's been a good week. It's been a very nice way to get into it because in week 10, the Rams made the trip out to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Wanted to get payback and get even with the San Francisco 49ers because back in week 5 on a Thursday night in SoFi Stadium, we all know what happened. San Fran came in here to SoFi Stadium in our house and they beat us. That was not a good thing for me. And y'all know how I am. When we lose to certain teams, I take a different tone. As you can see about last week, a very short episode, just under 17 minutes, because I was not playing. I wasn't. And the Rams weren't playing either. 42-26 win by the Rams. Came out swinging 14-0 in the first quarter. San Fran fought their way back, but it was just dominance by the Rams. Rams controlled this game from beginning to end. San Francisco, they got as close as a touchdown game, and the Rams ran right back up on them. San Fran never sniffed the lead. Total dominance. Matthew Stafford, another flawless game, 24 for 36, 4 touchdowns and 288 through the air. Mac Jones had another good game against us. 319 through the air, 3 touchdowns. He did throw an interception. Fours with another interception. That's back-to-back games with Fours getting interceptions. Kerryon Williams had 2 touchdowns on the ground with 73 yards rushing. Devontae Adams, another touchdown grab. That is 3 straight games for Devontae Adams when him and Matthew Stafford have connected for touchdowns, if I remember correctly. There are 3 straight games. He had 3 against the Jaguars. He had, I want to say, 2 the week before against the Saints. So that's 5. So that's what, 6 touchdowns in the last 3 games? I mean, just the offense looked flawless. Now the defense, they gave us some points, but they did not have 100 yards rushing. I mean, you don't see Christian McCaffrey on here. You see Brian Robinson Jr. on here. 41 yards rushing. He did have a touchdown. A very angry run touchdown, I might say. Shout out to Kyle Brent. Ran through Landman and broke another tackle in the end zone. So, yeah. George Kittle, 84 yards receiving with a touchdown. Not bad. But it was Chris Schuler played a much better scheme on defense Sunday than he did on that Thursday night game. Much better scheme, even though Matt Jones did threw 300 yards. But hey, we had him moving around. We had him rushing. Matt Jones was just making the correct throws. That's all that was. But we had a better scheme this time. And the offense, Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, that offense was dominating. That 13 personnel with 1 wide receiver and 3 tight ends, unstoppable for San Francisco. They couldn't stop it. Matthew Stafford bootlegging, caught, finding 1 tight end, finding another tight end, finding a 3rd tight end. Oh, I forgot. We still got Puka Nacua and we still got Devontae Adams. It was so flawless. We didn't have to worry about special teams. That's how great this game. We didn't even have to worry about special teams on this one. We brought in a new long snapper and a new kicker, and you didn't have to worry about them. We didn't have to put them in a situation that they got to feel uncomfortable, which is great. That's what I'm talking about. And now here's our team statistic here. We have 400 yards of total offense. San Fran was close to 400 yards total offense. They had 2 turnovers, as you can see. No penalties by the Rams. A very clean game from the Rams. No penalties. That's, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to take a picture of that. No penalties against the Los Angeles Rams in Santa Clara against the 49ers. 5 for 9 on third down. The one time we did go for on fourth down, we got it. 5 for 6 in the red zone. I love the efficiency that we displayed on Sunday in Santa Clara. It's what we all want to see each and every week. Now, we might not get it each and every week because it depends on the matchup, depends on who we're playing, depends on how the game is flowing. So things happen. But if this is if you want to call a game perfect, this was the creme de la creme perfect game by the Los Angeles Rams all season long. Just perfect, flawless. No penalties, scoring on most opposition, 5 or 6 in the red zone. I mean, you can't ask for much better than this. No turnovers. Only thing Matthew Stafford even got sacked. I mean, you can't ask for much better than this. So it was a great job by Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams. Speaking of which, Matthew Stafford, the only player with 4 touchdowns and 0 interception in 3 straight games. I think he's also the first player to go, was the last 4 or 5 games with 20 touchdowns and no picks. Matthew Stafford has been balling, man. He's been on one. It's amazing to see Matthew Stafford play like this. And everybody is like, man, that Rams offense is just ridiculous right now. Like, how do you stop them? What do you do to even stop this offense? Where do you begin at? Offensive line is blocking well. Tight ends are producing. Of course, we know Devontae Adams putting the cool going to produce. Kyron Williams is producing. Blake Corum is producing when he gets his touches. Everybody on offense is producing. And then the defense is producing as well. Getting to the quarterback. Now we're starting to get turnovers. Landman with another punch-out fumble. That's back-to-back games where Landman has done that. I think that's 3 or 4 games he has done that. Punching out the ball, Rams recovery. We're starting to get interceptions. We are playing complementary football on offense and defense. Now, special teams, when your time comes, because I know we got a new long stopper, we got a new kicker. When your time comes, convert on your opportunities. That way, all 3 phases of the game are in harmony when it comes to the Los Angeles Rams. That's it. Speaking of the defense, this is the 6th game out of 7 that the Rams have not allowed a 100-yard rusher. They have not allowed a team to rush for 100 yards combined. This defense is stopping the run. Landman, Omar Spates, they are handling the middle of the field in the run game. The D-line, they are being disciplined in their rush lanes. And then when they see run, they are coming off their blocks to convert. Are they pushing the running back out wide? And our cornerbacks are coming up to make tackles. Forrest, I seen you get in there a couple of times. Cam Kitchens, you've been getting up in there. Cam Curris has been getting up in there. Okay, so we are doing the little things correct, which leads to the big outcomes that we are getting as the one that we did in Santa Clara against the 49ers. Now, that win moves us to 7-2. The Seahawks also moved to 7-2. But before we get to the Seahawks, we're going to take a break right here. And then when we come back, we will get to what happened with the Seahawks in their last game.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. New Kids on the Block, New Edition,
Dear whatever the law firm is.
Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, go yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Get Mounts of Entertainment with Paramount Plus. Stream new movies such as Mean Girls, Transformers: Rise of the Beast, and Good Burger 2 with Paramount Plus. Stream live sports such as the UEFA Champions League, the NFL on CBS, the PGA Tour, and March Madness. Catch hit CBS shows such as Fire Country, Ghost, NCIS, and more. But also catch exclusive originals for Paramount Plus such as Special Ops Lioness, The Famous Stallones, the new streaming home, or Showtime. Watch Showtime original series and movies when you sign up with Paramount Plus with Showtime. Make it a fun, action-packed adventure for the whole family and create kid-friendly profiles for the little ones. So much to stream with Paramount Plus with over 45,000 full episodes from BET, CBS, Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, and more. Paramount Plus, Mounts of Entertainment.
This is a BS3 Network presentation.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
And welcome back to Ramily Talk here on this Thursday, November 13th, 2025, as week 11 begins with the AFC East divisional matchup when the New York Jets take on the New England Patriots up in Foxborough. That's to begin week 11. Before we get to our matchup as the Los Angeles Rams host the Seattle Seahawks in week 11, let's talk about what the Seahawks done to get to 7-2. And that was a destruction of the Arizona Cardinals 44-22, doubling them up. And it was over within the first quarter, 21-0 in the first quarter. 2 fumble recoveries for touchdowns, both by DeMarcus Lawrence. It was something crazy to watch. To actually watch the Seahawks destroy the Arizona Cardinals was like, yeah, this team is not BSing around this year. They feel some type of way, and they want to be known as the team of the old Seattle. You have to deal with them, and hopefully for their sake, you have to deal with the 12s when it comes to the playoffs. Just a complete destruction of the Arizona Cardinals by the Seahawks. Sam Darnold, he only threw for 12 passes. Like that's how bad he wasn't even needed. 10 for 12, 178, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Zach Charbonnet, 83 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Justice Smith-Njigba, making the case for being one of the top receivers in the National Football League. 93 yards on 5 receptions on a touchdown. Jacoby Brissett, he tried, but 2 from recoveries for a touchdown by the defense. That's 14 points right there. You couldn't stop the Seattle Seahawks offense. You know, Sam Darnold threw a touchdown to Jackson Smith-Njigba. That's another touchdown. Charbonnet had a touchdown. It was just an obliteration on the floor in the floor clock slate. And we can throw in there what Detroit did to Washington in the nation's capital, and they put a beating on the Commanders. That 4 o'clock slate with the Rams and 49ers, the Seahawks and the Cardinals, and then the Lions and the Commanders was just blowout central in the 4 o'clock slate. That's what that 4 o'clock slate was. It was total domination, one-sided. But for this game against the Seattle Seahawks, the midnight jerseys, uniforms made their appearance as part of the NFL Rivals theme for this year. The New England Patriots will debut theirs tonight, but the Rams will be debuting theirs. The black unis. I have always wanted to see what the Rams will look like in black unis. I will get my wish on Sunday as we host the Seattle Seahawks, 4:05 p.m. on Fox. It's going to be a matchup. 2 teams that are 7-2 fighting for control of the NFC West. First of 2 matchups, we'll be seeing the Seahawks, I believe, on a Thursday night. Somewhere, I think, week 15 or 16. I don't remember which one of those 2. Because I think we played them on Thursday night. And then that following week, when we go to Atlanta, that's a Monday night game. That's the last Monday night game of the season. So it may be week 16 when we play them on Thursday night. And then we go to Atlanta for a Monday night game. Because I know we got back-to-back primetime games to almost close out the season. But if you look at it here, look at the quarterback matchup. Sam Darnold, over 2,200 yards passing, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Kenneth Walker III, 539 rushing yards with 3 touchdowns. Jackson Smith-Njigba over 1,000 yards receiving with 5 touchdowns. That man is simply balling. On the Rams, Stafford, over 2,400 yards passing, 25 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. I don't think I had ever seen a touchdown, the interception ratio like that in a very, very long time, if I have at all at this point in time of the season. 25 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Kerryon Williams, he best about closing in on 700 yards rushing with 5 touchdowns, looking to cool, closing in on 800 yards receiving with 4 touchdowns. Mike McDonald versus Sean McVay. Mike McDonald, he's the head. He might be the head coach, but he's the guy behind the Seahawks defense, which has been balling. And we plus Sean McVay. Sean McVay's been our coach for how long? And we know he's the offensive genius of the Rams. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Here are your numbers if you want to bet on this game, if you're a bettor. Because, hey, let's be honest. We're in a world where betting is fun all of a sudden. So everybody wants to get in on it. So this is ESPN Sportsbooks here. Rams are a 3.5 point favorite at home. Over under is 48.5. The money line for the Rams is minus 175, plus 150 for the Seahawks. 4:05 is the kickoff. We are wearing our midnight jersey. It's going to be a very interesting game here. I can see this game going either way, to be honest with you, because I cannot ignore what the Seahawks has put on paper through 9 games of this season. They have been dominant. They went to the nation's capital the previous week, Sunday Night Football, and beat them down. Thoughts and prayers are with Jaden Daniels. That was a nasty injury. Hope you get healed properly, sir. Seahawks has not been the one to BS on around, man. They haven't. Like the San Francisco 49ers, when we first met them in SoFi Stadium on a Thursday night, they, despite all the injuries, they was not BSing around, and they came in and they shot the Rams. And the Rams did not play their best game. Same thing can be said about this game. Seattle, they are not BSing around. Jackson Smith-Njigba, he is one of the top receivers in the league. Sam Darnold is playing very exceptional as the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. That defense is hunting. That defense is physical. that defense is getting after it. So I won't be surprised if we have a game similar to what we played against the San Francisco 49ers back in week 5 when it comes to this game. But if you're the Rams, you are debuting a new uniform, and it's black. People always like to use what Coach Brown like to say. When you feel good, you play good. When you feel good, you look good. When you look good, you play good. Where Rams, you want to rock these uniforms, right? You want to look good, right? Well, you better feel good Sunday. You better look good Sunday, and you better play good Sunday, because this is for the top spot of the NFC West. The winner of this game has the inside track to the NFC West crown, and also an inside track to home field advantage. So there's a lot on the line in this game in week 11. Rams, when you come home, come ready to prepare for a fight. And in that fight, you come out on top. Because we're going to see them again down the road. Okay? And then after that, we have a Sunday night game with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming to town. So we got to come out of this game unscathed, come out of this game victorious, and we have a primetime showdown with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers led by Baker Mayfield. So let's get it together. Let's handle business. Let's do what we need to do to get the 8-2 Rams. And with that being said, that would do it for this week's edition of Ramily Talk. Again, if you are watching on the Playmakers Ball YouTube channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you're watching on the LinkedIn channel, hit me a follow on LinkedIn, and also slide to the Playmakers Ball YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm the Playmaker down in the silence, signing off. Rams Nation, East Coast Station. It's all about the Los Angeles Rams. Y'all enjoy week 11 of the NFL season.